All right, guys, well, here it is. I'm on my way to buy a boat. I am super excited about it. As long as everything checks out, it should be exactly what I'm looking for. So basically, I'm looking to build a 14-foot John boat. We used to have the Bass Tracker, which was an amazing boat. I think it was about 17 foot long, but it was way more boat than we needed, so we ended up selling it at the height of the COVID price craziness. We got the kayaks. I've enjoyed using them all summer, but now that the weather is starting to get a little colder, paddles getting me wet every time we do everything, it's not as fun. Started looking into boating options. I was just looking for something easy. I actually purchased a $200 hull a couple weeks ago. Took it home. It was another 14-foot hull. But after doing some more research on it, and what I probably should have did before impulse buying a $200 hull, it was only 30 inches wide. I didn't even know they made 30-inch wide hulls. It was just extremely skinny, and I know that with the plans I have for it, the weight capacity rating on it, it just wasn't the right plan. Since then, I've been looking for a 14 by 36 John boat. I thought I had one yesterday. I had driven about 2.5 hours to go check out this supposedly 1436 Alumacraft, or no, Low, it was a Low boat, and I was really excited about it. I get there, I get it all loaded up, we do the title, we do payment, I drive away, and something in the back of my mind made me feel like this boat isn't as wide as I was expecting it was going to be, so I pulled off to the side of the road and got out my measuring tape and checked it out. Well, it turns out it was a 1432. I had driven 2.5 hours for a boat that was not sized the way it was described in the listing, or after I confirmed with the seller beforehand. This one is a little bit more expensive, but it does come with a trailer. I don't know if I'm going to fully deck it out, but it's certainly going to have a flooring and carpet in it. I'm probably going to keep a low deck, that way we can stand and walk around. I do have some plans for stabilization in the future. I'm going to be doing some side-mounted float pods, either through PVC or some kind of flotation foam. I had the person double check the floor width multiple times to confirm that it is in fact a 36-inch wide boat. So that's where we are now. I'll give you guys an update once we get there. All right, guys, well, here it is. Just getting it now into the light. It's looking pretty good. It's gonna need a little bit of work. Got to clean it up, but it's solid. It's much bigger than what we had. I think the trailer is gonna need more work than anything else. Boat's just dirty, and I'm planning on stripping it and cleaning it. So I'm just stopping here to check to make sure the trailer's all working good, tires are good. I'm gonna head back. All right, guys, well, we made it. It's a sketchy drive home, to say the least, and I'm very happy we're here and we made it safe. Everything is looking good now. Seen it in my own lights. It's got some work. No major damage. Really no damage at all. The only damage, if you want to call it that, is the job they did for the crank attachment. I am not too thrilled with whatever this washer system is. That's definitely going to come out and be redone. The trailer needs work. It needs to be completely rewired. None of the wiring worked. Part of the reason why it was such a sketchy drive home. It might just need new bulbs. Some of the bulbs were blown. But honestly, the wiring harness wasn't grounded, so I doubt it even worked to begin with. Tires are good. New tires on there, they said, or at least functional tires. The bunks are also good. They're not rotted. Trolling motor shot. He said it's seized up. He said, just pop the bolts off and throw some grease in there. So, but this thing looks like it's seen better days, so we'll probably be replacing this with something different. Has an anchor thing here. That's pretty awesome. I'm really excited about that. I've been thinking about how I wanted to do the anchors here. They said it was decked out by the previous owner. You can see they took out a lot of it. We're going to be stripping this down completely. Literally stripping it. We're going to be taking the paint off. I want to do a fresh paint job, but the main part is getting it functional. I want to get everything ripped out. I want to get all the paint stripped off. Then we're going to do a leak test, see if we got anything to repair as far as rivets go. Once that's complete, then we can begin the fun part. So this is Project John Boat. It's something new. I've never done something like this before, but I'm excited. I love doing stuff like this in general, so I think it's going to work out. We're just gonna have to see how it turns out. So if you guys want to follow along, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next upload. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.